Hey guys, Thoughtful One here with episode 4 of my Let's Play Alex Kidd in Miracle World. This is gonna be the last episode. We're gonna defeat Janken the Great and finish this bad boy of a game finally. The last part of this castle is pretty. There's some tricky things in here. The first thing that's tricky is there's a lot more hidden blocks. Like you see, here we go. I punch the wall and a hidden block appears. There's a couple other places where things like that happens. So they added some things like that. And here's another one. If you punch underneath that little brick thing, then a piece of the floor disappears over here on the left side of the screen, and that allows you to drop down and get these money bags right here. One thing about the money bags is if you don't want to get them, you don't have to. I'm getting them just to be, you know, the completionist type of guy. You know, just show everyone how to get it if you want, but there are no more shops in the game. So you don't have to worry about getting the money if you don't want to be one of those people who just tries to get everything. So don't worry about it if you don't want to, because no harm, no foul. I do forget these money bags though. Oh man. You see those two money bags that were on the top of the screen? I run right by where you're supposed to drop down and get them. But again, it's not a big deal. There's nothing more for you to buy, so it's just one of the completionist things. Not that you don't get like a rating at the end of the game on how many items you get, like a Metroid or something. So don't worry about not getting the money bags if you don't want to. That ladder right there in this room, that's where you need to drop down in order to get those two money bags. But I just forget about it. I run right by it. Kind of on autopilot right now, trying to play my way through the game without dying. Like I said, there's some tricky parts, so it took me a little bit. That and work in real life kind of ramped up a lot, so that's been doing a lot. Here's another little secret. You use your little power thing to hit the wall over there, and that secret block will appear. That's pretty specific, pretty difficult to find out, because you have to have that item to do it, and then you have to hit that area of the wall. Watch out for jumping down in there. You can, I've definitely ran right into the room and just ran right into the flames, so watch out for that. And then you see I skipped that mystery block too in that flame room. That mystery block turns out, at least for me, with all of the mystery blocks that I've gotten, it turns out to be a ghost, and it's really hard for you to get out of the room before the ghost kills you, so I just skipped getting that block. But here we go. Oh man, yeah, like some of these jumps are kind of tricky. Takes a little bit to get it. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Come on, let's make these. Let's make the jumps. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Let's not drop down. There we go. Okay, we're across. We're across. Here we go. This one can be tricky. If you fall down, if you overshoot that jump and you fall down into the spikes, you're dead. So that's definitely a money bag you might want to skip. It's kind of tricky to get without dying. Oh, miss. You can actually jump across. I'll get one more shot at that. But if you time it right, you can jump across and get that other money bag. This next part that's coming up looks really hard, but it's not as hard as it looks. If you allow yourself to float up, at least in the game that I have, you don't float yourself into the spikes. So if you don't press anything on the control pad, you'll naturally float up. But the game won't allow you to float up into the spikes unless you press up or something. So that makes that spike part, that underwater spike part, a lot easier than it looks, because it looks really hard. But it's definitely not nearly as hard as it looks. And just remember, when you're in this room, you gotta just truck it right across that room. There's no room for stopping there. Yeah, just gotta be careful. I've definitely jumped into these scorpions a couple times, just trying to rush through here. Just pow, 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 those scorpions. With your mega fist. The fist of destiny. Here we go. Getting remember the invisibility. I don't know if that's like a box, or who knows if that's a present. Who knows what that is, but getting the invisibility thing again in case I want to use it. But again, that like shoots you back, so you'll have to run through some of the rooms over again. I've never went up that ladder. I don't think you can go up that ladder, because after you pop out of here, you pretty much drop. Oh well, I guess you could. You could try to use an item to get up there, I guess, but you definitely can't jump over there. Here we go, back through the underwater part. Making my way back to the evil spikes. A lot of people say that the spikes part is really, really hard. So I'm not sure if it's if I just got like a fixed version of the game where you can't float yourself up into it. I'm really curious about that, but I don't know. It's like I said, it's for me at least, because I can't float myself up into it. It's not that bad. Almost through with the castle. We're gonna make our way to Janken the Great and give him a fist full of fist of destiny. Sandwich, fist of destiny. I don't know how to. I know you say knuckle sandwich, fist of destiny sandwich, I guess you could say. Here we go. This capsule B puts a little force field around you for a limited time, so you can't get hurt. Even by the fires, you can't get hurt. The game's almost over, so that's why I'm just using whatever items. I don't have to save it for anything. Nothing to save it for. Use it when I need it to make it easier, because doing that part without the capsule can get pretty tricky, but just using that item makes it way easier. It's lucky that you've managed to come this far. However, I'll put an end to that. Let's Janken for 3 matches, and if you lose, I'll make you turn into a stone. So here we go. We're gonna battle against Janken the Great, the boss man of the game. I haven't done it, and I haven't tried it, but I know there's actually a glitch here where you can float yourself up into the room above this. I'm not sure if it's after you beat him at rock, paper, scissors, or before it, but I just know that you can basically skip this guy and go and use the magic flying cane to just float your way right up to that ladder in the top left-hand corner of the room and just skip the last boss totally. Which is interesting. Very interesting. But here you go. If you want to beat him, the easiest way is just run. You gotta hit him in his head, and you see he puts out those little wavy bubbles. So just run right up to him, duck, and after he shoots a bubble, punch him in his face with the fist of destiny. Thank you, Alex. Your mother is well and in good hands. Please save the Redaxian people with your most powerful weapon, the crown. So here we go, you save the princess, and then there's just this really short last level here. So here we go, I'm gonna use the cane, the flying cane, so I can just get these money bags. Again, you don't have to get any money bags. There's no more buying in the game, no more shops. Punch these little fishies. I hate the frogman. I've died to this guy a couple times. Here we go. Oh my god! Oh, I was really close there. I'm surprised the game didn't kill me off. The game loves me. It loves me. So here we go. You use your stones, and then here's where you need the code on this tablet. So sun, waves, moon, star. We'll start with that. It reads from right down, from right to left, and then from top to bottom. Not from right down, and then like that. It reads vertically, and then from right to left. So sun, moon, waves. And then, what was the other one? And then fish, star, fish. So we do moon, waves, fish, star, fish, and then the crown will appear. If you do the wrong little boxes, then a ghost will appear, and that basically means you're gonna die. So just make sure you do the correct code and you don't get any ghosts on your screen. And there we go. That's the game. The heroic action taken by Alex Kidd resulted in the downfall of Janken the Great, and a return of peace and tranquility to Redaxian. In a dazzling coronation, Igul, his elder brother, became the king of Redaxian. The citizens who were turned into stone reverted back to human beings through the power of the crown. Alex was overjoyed that he was able to use his martial arts skills for the good of the citizens. Some doubt still lingers in his mind as to whether or not all of the sinister enemy forces were actually destroyed. Added to this fear is the uneasiness he feels because of the fact that the whereabouts of his father, King Sander, is still unknown. The end. So it leaves it open to a sequel, and that is the game, Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Thoughtful One, signing out.